Awaken, my friends. Yes, welcome to the start of Metaphor ReFantazio. I've heard nothing but resounding praise for this game. I originally wasn't even going to play it today. I was going to probably go chill and lay down. But you know what? I said, fuck it. I'll at least play one video's worth today. I've heard nothing but good things. Even Jimmy Soundwave's playing it. And, you know, if he's starting a game, well, that doesn't mean he'll finish it. But I get the feeling this will be one he'll finish. I believe in you, brother. Anyway, now he'll yell at me about this. He'll DM me on Discord, be like, I heard you talking shit. And I'll be like, yeah, what are you talking about? He'll be like, I watched your part 1. And I'll be like, stop watching my content. Anyway. English, of course, the best language. The only one that matters. Alright, now we're gonna piss off as many people as possible. Now, yes, I'm gonna play in the dub. Fuck you. I like listening to English. A network connection? Sure. Alright, I don't know what that does. Let me look at this. I think 1 or 2 above is fine. Okay. This game auto-saves like every other game ever. Since 2001. Alright, here you go. See, I won't distribute it. Don't worry. I bought it. Yes. I love it. I love you, Atlas. Don't worry. Oh, it's a work of fiction? What do you mean? This isn't real? Huh. Interesting. Can't wait for people on Twitter to think it's real for some reason. Alright, they're getting everything out the way right off the bat. And I don't blame them. And you, Mr. Playthrower. Fuck you especially. Alright, Atlas, please don't bully me off YouTube for this. Okay, thanks. I'm probably putting this one on the main channel. Against my better judgment. It's gonna be a horrible fucking thing to do. Maybe I shouldn't even do that. Ah, whatever. What's the worst that could happen, says the man who got banned off YouTube for 2 hours about 2 weeks ago.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Yes. And the wealthy, of course.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Look at that dichotomy. God favors those with lots of money.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh. I'm dying, fuck you.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
That was coming. Dude shanks his dad on his deathbed.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Alright, that's the final boss.
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Alright, well that dude is purely up to good intentions only, excuse me. Alright, let's invade the real world. And you know what? The alien invaders would show up and I'd root for them over my own government. Based. Something tells me I'm not going to get to put this on YouTube. Just saying. So pretend there's a really cool opening here. Yeah, I might upload this to the other channel just to test and see what happens. If you're wondering why, it's because this is the same studio that makes Persona, and Persona games regularly get fucked over on YouTube. So they're one of the few companies that are like very adamant at just destroying playthroughs. Them and Tales in like the late 2010s are just adamant at destroying playthroughs. Atlas goes out of their way for this, like a lot. So that's why I'm very hesitant to play a lot of Atlas games. That's why I didn't really play SMT 5. So if you're wondering why that didn't happen, that's why. All right, Metaphor ReFantazio. You have to do anything. Anime subtitles, confirmations for guard, pass, or auto. Oh, dude! So many more games need to do this. Yes, I'm gonna turn it on. Auto advanced dialogue with voice. Yes. Oh, these are great. These are absolutely amazing, man. Message speed. That's fine. Skips your selections when skipping events. We'll leave that off. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's everything I want. Perfect. New game. Let's see what this game's about. I don't know anything about it besides it's made by the Persona people. The real world. How it sucks. And it also blows.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond myself. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes.
Ooh, who I really am, huh? We shall guide the protagonist. Who else could do it? Generico. Perfect. You will name the protagonist later? Yes, my name. This is indeed my name. Yeah.
A most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world.
What kind of stupid fucking name is that?
You might reside in a world beyond ours.
You sound like an
It's
asshole.
a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
Okay.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
A powerless creation? No, I think fantasy can give you power. No.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
More than fiction. Something
I think
capable
that
of
fantasy is what
affecting
allows you to
realms
affect the
beyond
real world. It
ours.
drives you to
This
do
must be
things.
what you believe.
Yeah, it's motivation.
I confess my own answer still eludes me.
Absolutely.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change
Yes.
come. And thus is fantasy.
That's exactly what I'm
forged
saying.
into
Holy shit.
true reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Normal. Yeah, oh, yeah, my bad. I pressed circle. Whoops. Storyteller. I mean, you know, it's fine. I get why they put it in. You just want to enjoy yourself. You want to have a
like we're in
fun
the clear.
time.
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh?
Uh-oh.
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
You're about to live
Say
one.
nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
Well, we won't live to see it.
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all.
Sure.
All we ask is a little tribute.
We ask, but we will take.
With us or against us. And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
What a bunch of upstanding gentlemen.
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in a
Damn, alright. I already paid up.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Wow, cuts them down. Yeah, this is what Lord Lewis wants. Kill commoners.
Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck like us.
Yeah, good. He deserves it. Yeah, we're trying to liberate people and help them. Let's murder the people that don't forcibly give us money.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
Oh, oops. That's bad. Just remember, they drew first blood.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Hey, are you dead yet?
You okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Alright. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Yes. Oh, wow, it's voiced.
And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Alright, very nice. Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
Don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where you can see the whole area. L moves, R2 dashes, circle dodges. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can use the main map to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Stop!
Sounds like something close. Don't move. Alright. Hentai monsters already.
Watch out!
Those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. L2 uses phase sight that lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can. Are these enemies?
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Wait, this is like a real-time combat game? Wait, for real?
Watch out!
Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought this was a turn-based game.
Oh, no.
So how do you fight?
They found us.
Oh, I don't think we're killing these things. I didn't even know what I was getting into. I've never even... this is crazy. Yeah, we're definitely not killing that thing if we're not killing the small ones. Okay, it's one of those games. You can't, like, go anywhere. It's a little limited.
Looks like we lost him.
Yeah, that hurt. That was pretty brutal.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No, I hit my head too hard.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital. and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs, or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather
If it's
stay
all
alive.
the same, yeah.
So we've got
You can die if you want. I want to stay alive.
We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Oh, thank you.
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Thanks.
Look.
Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. I actually think this is so crazy because this is like how Eternal Sonata looks, like for a pretty old game. Are these things even killable? Yeah, I don't think they are. I don't think I'm supposed to kill any of this, I'll be honest with you. Especially roving packs of these things, probably not. I know there was like a advanced demo that you could have played. I never do that, so I was aware of it. I just chose not to do it. This is bad. It's so bad we went to anime.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king.
What the hell?
Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Oh, oops. My
By
bad.
this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
A great secret bureau of fantasy empowered. I wonder what happens if you say that fantasy is just nothing. It's just fantasy. Does the game just end? That would be so crazy if they were just like, yeah, you know what? You're not colorful enough, so we don't want to help you. Return the game. So I wonder if the upside down cathedral is like the A in the game's title and on the logo.
Just look.
Wonder if that has anything to do with it. This so much anime feels like a Tales game.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Holy shit! What a good show!
That crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Oh, no, maybe not.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Yeah, make sure you remind yourself of that, okay?
Right. You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
I wonder how big the city is.
Incredible.
You could run around and look at
Just
it.
look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Why'd they give us like a hood or something?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
I don't think we will.
I have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
So we were there, okay.
He has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contacts?
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
That's the only reason we're going into the military. And then what? We're just gonna leave when we're done?
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
That's grim, but alright.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
I wonder if we're gonna get completely sidetracked into a war just to be able to, like, accomplish whatever goal we need. Like, we're gonna get drawn into this war. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit you're lost and ask me for advice. R1 opens a local map. If you're unsure what to do, press triangle. She always has good ideas, or so she thinks. Up saves. That's so crazy. Actually, up saves the game. Okay, sure. At least you can have multiple saves, so.
Whatever will I do?
Yeah, how big is the map? That's pretty big.
Damn.
What do you have to say?
So you.
An Elda, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Not trying to be rude, just mind yourself the same, the friendliest to us inferiors. Be careful, they'll get you too, just like us Paripas. So they have different races, alright. So we saw the gals and beggars, let's not go there without good reason. Okay, so we already came from here. This is nice, and it runs really well. See, this is what I was hoping Tails would become like someday. I guess Atlas is going to beat them to the punch, releasing 2 different RPGs in a single year.
Model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Oh well.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
Magic igniter.
I forget its voice.
There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like.
Oh, yeah.
And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease.
Oh, God.
A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
You think I have money like that?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it.
We're gonna be the dumbest main character ever.
Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic.
Looks like a rib cage.
Power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Alright, I won't be staying long.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Damn, the big city is that brutal, huh?
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Man, this is really cinematic. It's very well produced.
Let's head there.
Give it a fold, I say.
The royal funerals will take place at Grand Cathedral. This makes sense. I guess it's over this way. Yeah, it's gonna be map-based. It's not gonna be like a full big city. I was hoping we blend in with the crowd and no one would notice you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. You talk with her? Oh, no, I thought there was like a pop-up to speak with her. So, the prince was gone for 10 years and they didn't have... The king never had another child at all? He couldn't take another queen? Where is the recruitment center? Oh, I've walked right past it. There we go.
Elder rubbish.
An elder!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as
don't they need men? I don't think they're gonna ask too many questions, right?
Knock 'em dead.
Could you imagine?
Okay, you got this.
Is she like invisible to everyone, maybe?
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Oh, great, yeah.
My words. War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty?
I like this guy.
Nobody respects the Guard anymore.
I hope he's a party member.
I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
I hope that guy's a party member.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, What brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
I need the money.
Yeah.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the...
All right, we have to remember all our
So,
answers,
what can
right?
you bring to our beloved core? Any skills to speak of?
I've got a sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every
He hated it.
Last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you...
That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Yeah, you and every other fucking idiot that shows up here. Oh my god, I have to name him? How am I supposed to name him? I don't have any good names. They don't have a default name. The blank name cannot be used. I don't know, fuck it. Can we even fit whose man's? Probably not, right? I mean, we can. It's 10 characters. It would be one word. That's disgusting. But I guess I have no choice. What? You know what? Fuck it. Maybe whose. I don't care. They don't do the persona thing where we can name both letters or both first name, last name. Yeah.
We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yay.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Alright, sweet. That was easy. What a long line. Gives us no choice but to wait our turn. Here, we can talk with this dude. You're listening as well. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you need? Nope. So you're wanting the same thing they were. If there's steak on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the Royal Army? Let's say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. I like that guy.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you listening too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reed makes the world go round, as it were. If you want a magic igniter, join the queue. Cunning's only going to get you chewed out. They say tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I could find better work. Wish I could serve Count Lewis. His army's built on merit, so even a Parapus stands a chance. I came to enlist because I heard you could make a quick reeve here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda? Well, you're gawking. Why? I could tell a guard, you look at me funny, you'd be marched to gals before you could blink. I don't think anyone would care what an Elda has to say. You'd hang, so you better shape up. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. Damn, so this is pretty brutal. It's straight racism in the city.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Humans?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
You think it's gonna stop him? Oh, wow, it did. Okay, very nice. Damn
Sorry
straight.
for making a scene. You all right?
What a good guy this guy is. Thanks. Yeah, let's thank him.
You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Be my party member. You and me, and we'll destroy everything, man.
Harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder
These days,
Igniter.
most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
A map. Very
Wow,
nice.
That's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you
great.
miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think
You're
again.
dead wrong!
You will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive.
Look how happy he is. Pain and suffering,
Perfect.
misery.
That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Alright. I wonder if this game uses like an actual like
The
schedule.
recruits.
Huh.
They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is.
So why
probably
couldn't she just come
right.
by
We should book meetings
herself?
before tomorrow.
She's just tied to us, I guess. Huh.
Hey, you awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is. It's never gonna change either.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
Oh, Lord.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Rather not think about that. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to go to bed.
Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in.
Remember all the trauma you've had throughout your life?
And what you were.
Thanks,
I
Brain.
can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure. I'll be nice.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Oh, it's about the real world. Oh my god.
It's a fantasy world made up by the author. And Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul
was
is
definitely
born
not
with
the real world.
discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets. where
Oh, it's definitely not the real world.
These emotionally satisfied people, it reads. All lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic. No tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Yeah, I was trying to sleep before.
Oh well. Guess I'll just read more later.
What do you want from me? Fairies don't sleep. We just annoy people all day. Late night. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Arbor's Day? So like Thursday?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down.
Right.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Ooh, he can't even sit and
Reality
talk.
is much too cruel.
Oh.
I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
Yeah, so they burned his house and village a long time ago.
Trust me.
He looks like he's, what, 10, 11 here? Ooh, that's not normal. Yeah. I guess that was the last time they ever spoke.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
All right, you maggots, wake up. Gonna be Full Metal Jacket up in here. It's really nice because, like, all the environments look like they're just straight out of a storybook. Huh. Okay. Medals Day.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You view information about your surroundings on the world map. Use L to highlight the location while learn about them. Press X.
Hold on.
Grand Trad, capital of the Kingdom of Ukronia. Citizens of every class and social status reside here, but spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts.
Let's see.
Squad Camp.
This place... hold on.
A land used as a rest camp by armies who are en route to the northern border fort.
Let's see here.
The force just past it. Okay.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a time limit on this game.
The new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idles Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Quite literally.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger.
Oh, great.
War hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain. Yeah.
Hard to
I don't know if I want to give
Some
them
kind
all
of
the details.
Fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah, who are you, generic?
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the
Trying to be
lesson
low
tribe.
key, so who cares?
Well,
Who gives a shit?
Kumar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to
And I don't
yourself.
care if he thinks he's better or not. We have a mission, right?
That's the last
Okay.
thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm whose?
That's my name.
Yeah, it's
I
that
have
thing.
right?
That's a terrible name.
It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth.
Oh, Lord. Look how happy he is. Yeah!
Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the ball.
Wow. So who's gonna lead us? We're just all gonna just do whatever we want. Yeah.
Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Yeah, no, we
He's
won't.
right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Basically, if you want to do any kind of tactics, it's considered cowardice. All right, well, this is gonna go well.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's...
They gave her a helmet.
stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a...
Oh, they can see her.
fairy? Did you
Okay.
catch it yourself?
Yeah, she's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. but we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this.
When they
feeling.
give her a helmet, though?
We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll
Fairy-sized
I'm not
helmet.
about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance.
Oh,
to.
thanks.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
that's true.
Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
All right. Night? Oh my god. The first mission is at night.
Okay,
There's an unexpected turn of events, but only side of our mission. Yeah.
here we go.
Contact should be inside, we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was it you were talking about? You said something about your ally? Something I'm just worried about the soldiers inside. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Alright, so how does working with a teammate work? I'm assuming we'll get like a full-on tutorial. You know how it is. Oh, this is really bad. It's so bad we had to go back to anime to fully portray it. Are you... Okay, yeah, you are gone.
There it is.
Actual Persona demons. Oh, what?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
That's what it is. The whole world is inverted. It's a fantasy world, but humans are like the actual demons. The magic creatures and everything. Yeah, okay. A human.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Greece, I hope you're safe. Or Greece. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Alright, so it's not fully... It's not fully voiced. No, none of them are breathing. We were too late, but there might be others. Let's keep searching. Okay. Get back. We've got company. What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. Smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. As a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
I don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand there's two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Triangle engages in a squad battle. You can press triangle at any time, but if you use attacks to stun enemies, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. Alright, like that. Okay.
We have the edge.
Yeah! I don't know what I'm doing. When engaging a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon or triangle to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Alright, well, what powers do I even have? Mage Fire?
Fire! You're here? Burn to us!
Alright, very nice.
Even easier than expected.
So there's a little bit of both. You have to do stuff in the overworld first. You have to break enemies. We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. There could be another human lurking. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. It's just a dog. Oh, that didn't really do a ton.
That'll do.
Cannot move because he's stunned. So how can I control my teammates? Is there a way to do that? Let them decide. Fight to kill. Attack normally. Yeah, I don't think I could change that. I think they're automatically controlled. It's like old school Persona. Okay. I wonder if later on you'll be able to directly control your teammates or how that works. Who knows how it works right now. Okay, strength. See, here's the thing. So this is like older Shin Megami Tensei games where your level ups are not whatever. I don't know what's really going to be good in this game. So maybe magic is really good and we could use magic a lot. Oh, here we go. How do I use it? You'll retain unused points. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So we'll retain it. We'll hold off. And that way later on we will figure out exactly what kind of build we're going to run.
Be careful.
That thing is dangerous. Don't be fooled by the way it looks. What, the tooth?
We have the edge.
Yeah, so maybe we don't have to waste MP. Very nice. Unscathed triumph.
We made short work of them.
Cannot open it. Seems as though it's locked. I mean, this is the thing I really like about these games, is that they're very stylized. Front? Okay, so that's who's moving next. Gotcha.
Even easier than expected. That was the last of them.
These are some pretty dingy prison cells. I mean, I don't know what I would expect. Not even a bed, not even a mat. Item.
That should come in handy.
Nice.
Pocket it.
I don't think there's a way in there for now. Maybe we go later. You know everyone's gonna get killed by this thing. Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. We have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using square. There's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. Like that.
This battle's ours. This could be our chance.
Everyone, go!
Alright, stunned. Homo Oppo.
Still here?
Not done yet.
Yikes!
Oh, I recovered. Okay. Focused thrust. Alright, it's not that bad. Not a ton of damage. Oh my god! A miss? What the fuck? I should just use magic. I was hoping to beat it without getting hit. But oh well.
That settles that.
Try to get like level 3 or something.
We'll be safe for a while.
Medicinal herb. Instant break.
Let's give him a fight.
Alright, these are usually pretty weak. Nice. Yeah, between this and Fantasian Neo Dimension, that's like going to be the 2 new RPGs I play on the channel. So, I'm liking this. This is cool. You can tell they put a lot of effort into it. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Alda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you, people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it all to bloody hell. Now he's dead.
Run.
You're so young, a fresh recruit. Get away from her now. That thing is up ahead. Still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late, that monster. We can't just run away. Stay away from that thing. Departed. He's not here either. Where could he have gone? Good luck. Good luck finding him. Damned Elda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked. Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. Everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die. And then he stopped.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two, perhaps you're searching for someone? I mean, these are not great answers regardless. You cannot deny it either. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
The cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any soldiers takes precedence to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Does this just stop? What's up here? Yeah.
That should come in handy.
Yeah. Can you jump? No. You could dodge roll. Yeah, here I was thinking that was like full action. Like the whole game was going to be full action. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just know it was an RPG by Atlas. That's it. This could have been a Devil May Cry style game, and I could have completely just like baited myself. That would have been so funny. Broken igniter. Damn, these dudes they just spilled tomato sauce everywhere, man. They just exploded. Surprisingly, this is a T-rated game, by the way. Oh, they could hit you? Oh, that's pretty bad. You are attacked in a dungeon. You'll be forced into a squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous.
Let's go.
Okay.
Burn to up. Not done yet.
Focus thrust.
Still fight.
Alright, we should kill him no problem. So it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah.
That was close. Not bad. I feel stronger.
Let's see. We have 2 points. I don't know. Maybe magic is just gonna be more worth it. Raise hit, evasion. Yeah, we're not doing luck. Maybe magic build, like a magic build, will be really good. I don't know. Sure, whatever. That's our best attack for right now. Maybe we'll get to respec later. Okay. 50 HP. 100 HP. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yep, we're safe here.
But for how long?
It's all clear.
All right. Good one.
Okay.
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
Probably raise hit and evasion as well. You know, Atlas games, they don't have a ton of stats usually. They usually have like magic attack and a couple other things.
There's more of them.
They don't usually have like, you know, some games have like 8 or 9 stats. Not this one, not Atlas games. They're usually very straightforward.
Next one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means you've got this.
Okay, very nice.
Okay. I'll give it a
I'm telling you, man, Atlas has still got it. They still got all the good presentation. Nice, good shit. Ow. I don't know when the next Tales game is coming, but I guess this will have to do. I'm just gonna end up playing Persona. I'm gonna become a Persona boy.
Alright, how's that?
What? What the fuck? I haven't seen the tooth. Homotenta.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think that's all of them.
Okay. Jeez, is there anyone even left here? How many people were stationed in this fort? And now there's no one. Oop. I thought sprint was left stick. Oops. Nobody left. We're the only 2 soldiers. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because there's a chance there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk, till you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
Can't just leave you to die up there. Ha! I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. But right now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Right.
What do you think?
The human from... Oh, okay, give me a minute.
You're right.
Can't help anyone who's just charging and get ourselves killed. Is there even anything else to do? Not really. We pretty much already cleared out everything. I don't know how we're killing this thing. I don't know if this is going to be a winnable fight or not.
Ready?
Let's go. Trying to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Because we don't even have like a heal move or anything. I don't know. Dude. Look at all these dead dudes. Yeah, we'll do something. I'm sure of it.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Homo Gorlio.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, but there's nothing else to target, so... Yeah, I don't know if we're killing this thing.
You're mine. Burn to earth.
Alright, anyway, wing beat.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. Let's go.
Yeah, just keep doing stuff.
The power of fire.
Oh, that's cute. It's real cute what you guys are doing down there.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No
Yeah,
matter
the only
cost.
good one
So,
ever.
If you would repay me, then live.
Stu can't take any more. Someone heal him.
I don't even think I have any control. Alright, well, he's dead.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
I choose to live.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh, great. So do they not have real hearts, or is that just because he's pulling out his power? Very nice. What a badass.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Psych or sick, like, or not like Cyclone. Psych deals weak wind magic, weak HP recovery. What is it? Weak to wind.
All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, he used magic despite its lack of an igniter. Alright, so like Persona, we resist certain things, depending on who we're merged
Are
with.
you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit will only decrease the turn icon by half. Okay, so it's different than Persona. Gotcha.
Let's go. We can target those.
Attack the wing or the leg. What do you think? The wing is weak to wind, maybe? Yes.
Freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul.
It only has one wing. Okay.
Scour. How's that?
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Ow, that hurt.
Seeker.
All right. The legs are also weak to wind? Yes, okay.
Vitus power. Scour.
So do they have all-out combat if a boss is completely broken? Ah, it's gonna eat the forbidden fruit! Yeah! I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be. It's a reference to Genesis.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick.
Come forth, royal soul.
Well, what if we destroy the apples? Alright, well luckily, I mean, it gets to move twice, but we can heal pretty much. Do you think the apples are maybe weak to physical? Alright, well it's not doing a lot of damage, so...
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle
They
this?
gave her a sword too, okay. Have Gallica knock down apples? Sure.
Understood. Leave it to me.
So occasionally she could just come help you, basically?
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Vitus power. Wind.
Dodge, nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, maybe I should run like a full evasion build. I've never tried that in one of these games. Like actually just try to dodge. I mean, that's because it's just gonna come down to RNG. I don't know if that's really worth it then.
Wind. A tough one.
Holy shit, yeah.
Vitus power.
Oh, what the hell? Oh. Gorlio's apple.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I say we keep slamming it into magic. Imagine if you could buy Magla pills, like, consistently. That would be pretty good.
Power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, Those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Oh yeah, he's dying.
Look, that Stroll guy is still
That
alive.
Stroll guy! Oh my god, yeah. That Stroll
I'll
guy.
be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Yeah, these dudes are not getting a good burial. They're just all screwed.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything
Wait,
about
you were watching and didn't want to help?
For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. About damn time.
Great, I hate him.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Alright. Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Just give us the full info, Dom. Oh, Lord.
15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
They just don't know.
Luis is cunning.
Yeah.
He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran, unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge.
He's got 4 people backing him up.
It's
Yeah.
hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for it.
Yeah, honestly, they're not even gonna remember us.
Only by
Okay.
the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Deadline unknown. It's a rank 7 mission. Save the prince from his curse to defeat Louis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. So yeah, so there are deadlines. Okay.
If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Alright, Grius.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Wonder if they're gonna kill him halfway through the game. Probably not even halfway.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't
Nothing
a
at
damn thing
all.
to be found on those monsters.
The humans.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide.
Yeah, we just need to hit him and go.
Covert assassination's our best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Oh, you're screwed. Oh well. Oh, nice knowing you. The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope.
Huh?
Well, beetle. Yeah, so I wonder, it's like Persona where there's deadlines, basically. You have till a certain day to accomplish certain missions. Now, I'm sure that for the main story, like some of this, it seems like this game's going to be a little bit more lax than Persona. It's not going to be as intense, right? So we'll see how insane this is going to be, I guess. Never all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Today's been a lot, yeah, to say the least. What was that power in you, I wonder? Gria seems to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. I want to talk some more real quick. I want to talk with him. Done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you? Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there. Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. We have more than a few stories to swap. I'd like to hear how the Sanctum is faring myself, but as it stands, I'm in need of some shut-eye. Alright.
You know...
Let's get some rest. Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know.
I know. I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
No. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You've done everything you needed to do, Gallica.
Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
We should be super sleeping. Why would we
If
read?
only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Oh, Lord. Oh, what the hell is this? Look at my body.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
What is this, the
My name is
universe
Morgan,
relay point?
And I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Huh.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Yeah, what kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic,
Look at this shot.
hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect, Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world.
So what if there's
no
bad
matter its
archetypes?
form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Obviously, they give you the illusion of choice, but yeah, why not?
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Very nice. A new bond with Boar. The party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Okay. Are there really all these different bonds? Since the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer.
Oh, Lord.
5 days remain.
Well, I think we know how long we have. 5 days to continue this. Flames Day.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Oh, Lord.
It'll be all right. It'll be a trial by fire.
Oh, man.
But the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget. One wrong move, and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me.
No, he literally can't do that.
Right. Let's
Alright.
check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Okay.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case.
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
Alright.
Check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
This place. Here's where we are now.
The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We could go through them to approach the capital undetected.
Good.
Alright. Not really much else to do, right? Our focus should be getting to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to...
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that you don't actually travel that. It's very much place to place. The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh?
Huh? Okay, what's the matter? Maybe imagining it, but can't but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though, couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge. Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that.
Look, up in the air. Large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky and then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like, we need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we could hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess, you could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith. Should I? Well, if you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind. There's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beast hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them a chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. You still don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basis of combat. Pay attention as this subject affords few mistakes. Take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting or are you already familiar with them? Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. What do you make of it? I think it's weaker. You slipped out of Death's grip in the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. L2 activates face sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will glow blue, enemies of the same level will glow yellow, and higher level enemies will glow red. Unknown enemies appear white. Once you have leveled to a point where you think you could overpower certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple square attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. L1, when it curses over an enemy, you will lock onto it. That enemy will always be in view and you can easily close the distance by attacking. So basically, like a lot of games, they just let you skip past enemies after a certain point. It's like that. This is actually awesome. So many games could use this system, and a lot of them never use it. So for example, like Blue Dragon lets you do this. I think Earthbound also does as well. That once you're at a certain point, it's auto battle. You don't even have to fight enemies. I have one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it.
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let it for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press triangle to initiate a squad battle against an enemy on the field. If you use triangle to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after depleting its break gauge with square attacks, the battle starts with a great advantage in your favor. If you are attacked by an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into a battle where the enemy is at an advantage. Use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Evaluate enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with square attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using triangle. Face sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. So sometimes if an enemy's stronger, there's no point in breaking it. You just might as well go right ahead and fight it normally. Alright, get comfortable fighting before we reach Grand Trap. You need to be sure you can defend yourself. Alright, so like that was easy, right? That was reasonable. If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing L3. Pressing R2 will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. Okay, so you could restart a battle at any point. That's very Final Fantasy 13. Okay. Oh, it's dead. I like that. It's like a good mixture of like old school style games and newer games as well.
That should do it.
And obviously they want it to be maybe a little more accessible than Persona is. Listen, I know we all love Persona, but sometimes Persona can be very overwhelming with all the stuff it throws at you right off the bat. Let's be fair. As much as I like Persona, there are a lot of parts that's like, well, you didn't know how to perfectly level someone up. Well, they're not available today. You know, your link is breaking. I know they removed some of that, though.
Enemies up ahead.
So, like, for example, these enemies, we don't need to do this again. No point.
Stash that somewhere safe.
Unknown. We've never fought it before. Oh, okay, that's it. It only took one hit. You think I even need to use magic?
Vitus power.
A no cross.
Last one.
Take this.
Very nice.
They chose the wrong opponent.
That's one of the reasons I didn't play Persona 3 when it came out. The reload. I'm gonna keep putting it into magic. I'm gonna have like 50 in magic, and then we're gonna fight a boss that's completely immune. Mm. Mm. Yeah, the only reason I'm recording today is, one, I'm really liking this, and I'm not very tired yet. So might as well. I was actually going to stream, but I said, you know what? Let's play this.
We won't lose this fight.
Let's do this.
So this is a normal battle, basically.
Just one left.
You've got nothing to worry about.
It's okay. Seeker. Wind.
Yeah, we just have to make sure I can get as much MP as possible.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Very nice.
I think we're in the clear.
Shop.
What is it?
Haven't seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. Everything look like a bandit? Aw, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm regularly nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assume a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Would you be interested in buying? So yeah, now you're gonna try to buy something. Might sure you hear a lot of gossip, plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me even to speak of it. I heard that monsters have been running amok lately at the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad has happened. Revival, we probably, we don't have enough. You think we just buy one revival medicine? Sure. Found something worth selling, I could give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods, lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though. I'll stay put until the beasts settle down some. You find something worth selling, well, you know where to find me. Okay. Oh god, there's 3 of them.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Just 2 left.
They're dead.
The freedom of a
He's
one.
broken, so it doesn't matter.
Wind.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Squad? On what? These dudes?
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up.
All right. How's that?
Well done.
Very nice. I wonder what dodging in the overworld is really for then.
Looks like it could be useful.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Yeah, I would say that's the one thing. The game isn't fully voiced. That's probably the one stipulation and thing I'm kind of like, I wish that was a little different. You know, after playing 3 Houses, I guess you could argue maybe I'm just really spoiled by how well done that game was. But I don't know. It's definitely one of those things. It's like, I kind of wish the game was fully voiced. Going that extra mile to voice 90% of the game makes a real big difference in presentation.
There are still some foes around.
What? Where were you when I was kicking your friend's ass?
Take this.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Hello. Thanks for stopping by, Corvo.
Take this sword, finish the job.
Heirloom greatsword. Yeah, so maybe everyone's weapon is unique. I wonder what weapon types you could get.
I think that's all of them.
Sup? Sup, fucker?
Go straight.
Okay.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Yeah, don't get used to the unscathed triumphs. It's just we're still in the tutorial as far as the game is concerned.
Hold on.
The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? You've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Would you rather we come at you? Awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? Bastards live long enough. Kill him quick. Yeah, so they're aware of who he is.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
Oh. What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
This is an auto battle, it seems. Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm being targeted. Press circle to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes. It prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch
Okay.
out.
Take this. Use your eyes.
Yeah, what the hell was that? So what, am I weak to fire? Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less damage, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you could change your formation by using up and... Is that up and down? To move party members between rows. So it's like old school Final Fantasy. Yeah, there you go. So I could just do this.
Scour. It's our turn now. Coming at us. Seeker.
Yeah, I actually have a heal. Yeah.
Take this.
Oh, is it day?
What's that? Something's coming.
Isn't that Latin for of God? Something like that? I don't think I've had a Latin class any time in the last 2 decades almost. Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. Looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I'll trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
What is it?
Call me surprised. I didn't think there'd be others with business at an abandoned mine, but why come here of all places? Is there someone you know inside? Yeah, I gotta ask you the same thing. Haven't you heard this place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. Enough about that. Surely we meant for a reason. So if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. I don't even know if I want to sell anything. Consider selling it. Consider selling it. Alright, so basically there's garbage that you could just sell. Now, is there any reason to hold on to this? That the game is just pretending? I don't know, right? I guess I could sell some of this. We could just hold off as well. We'll just have 2 revival stones. Okay.
Thank you.
So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. Like Rhea said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere, but if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. Alright, let's save. The human killed them all.
Wait a second.
Wait. Probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Yes. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'd be a whole mess of trouble I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel, those are your instincts alluring you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
Stop.
Halt, deserters.
Don't you dare.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. So I thought we walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now. Oh wow, they're pretty weak. Okay. So wherever a human shows up, they intentionally make sure everyone dies, basically.
What are you doing?
Scrap metal. Over there, someone's collapsed. Ugh.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers
As the
after
captain.
us. Oh, come on.
Right? Because he didn't go with us. He stayed behind with that one dude. What are you doing? Who are you?
Stop right there.
Wow, one hit. What a great soldier you are. So I wonder what the metaphor is going to be, right? Because a metaphor is like a relation between two unrelated things. And I'm pretty sure like the bigger version of a metaphor is an allegory, right? So I wonder if that's going to play a role at some point. Isn't that? Just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yeah, I wonder what the metaphor is going to be.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Yeah, are they intentionally feeding humans?
You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd.
Oh my god.
What it takes to show
Imagine being the dude next to him.
Then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements. The villagers plead to be spared.
Wow.
But I know better than to confront a human.
A village?
Uh-oh.
You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have
Oh
been.
god damn it, another flashback.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Oh my god! Kill him.
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
He's gonna awaken his archetype.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory.
Yeah, who's to say that they don't have the ability to summon archetypes?
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
I'll gladly eat my heart.
My name is Leon Stroll de Halliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Yeah, he imagines a crowd cheering for him. What a cool character.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Peril! Oh.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now?
Yeah, what allows people to reach out for a power like this? Is it just journeying with us?
What you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash.
Alright, now the rest of you, go die for me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you
Yeah, basically they can't just blow it off immediately.
And endure it.
Diagonal slash. Should we kill his friends, I guess?
Hack and slash. Don't bother. They won't hold back.
You know he's not weak to this, right? Oh, kind of works. All right, well, he's going for the soldiers. I was just going to kill this dude. Mage shield. Ah, then I guess there's no point. I guess they're dead. We just have to get rid of them.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought. Shameless wretches.
There's no such thing as magic defense in this game, right? Probably not. Oh my god, I didn't kill him. Never mind. That was kind of a waste. Ow.
Warrior.
Right, the usual.
It's okay. Wind.
So he resists it. Yeah, it's like Persona. I wonder if we can remove our weaknesses in a similar vein. That'll be pretty good.
Scour. A tough
Take
one.
this. Held back too much. Die! 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 You
Mage flames. Alright, we're good.
I call upon royal power.
That was a little hairy for half a second. The captain's uniform. I wonder what any of this stuff is used for, like all these boss items. Oh, forget luck.
I admit, it feels good.
There we go, we can control him now.
Good.
He's probably all physical, yeah. Oh, here we go, Tarukaja, chase support. Make support attacks from your comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. Sweeping slash, Cyclo. What was it called in Persona, the wind magic? Garu? Now it's just called Psych. And Cyclo. Tetra Break negates one enemy's repel physical skill. Okay.
never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but
yeah, they were set up.
We were doomed.
There was no point.
From the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who will answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
Yeah, of course, we need him.
I see. Keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Yeah, you're already there. You go. Yeah.
Already one of us.
What do you want me to say? We've been best friends since day one.
Now, onward.
Hopefully he doesn't end up like the usual Persona friends. Usually the first Persona friend is pretty bad by the end game.
Virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Very nice. Stroll.
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. Feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power since the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Ah, yes, very nice. Hey, you're here now.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Yes, more or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find...
This is basically just a Persona game.
The lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic.
This is crazy good.
Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, though. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Absolutely.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture.
What we really need to know is who the mysterious voice
and a
is.
new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Handshake.
I won't lead you
You
astray.
can now study the mage.
That's the whole reason I'm here.
So I wonder if there's advanced classes as well. Since the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Alright, and then he kicks us out.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching that said there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grievous' lineage chart, please. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you'll need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. Okay. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Learns versatile skills including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Skilled in physical slash attacks with a sword, it cuts down foes with strong single target damage. Using fire, ice, and electric magic, it excels at hitting enemies' weak points. I mean, like, isn't he kind of physical? So wouldn't it make more sense to give him more physical attacks?
I see.
Heat up. Skill description. Increases physical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Deals weak slash to one enemy 2 to 4 times. Low hit rate, but all... Yeah, critical strike. Increases slash attack by 20%. What about Seeker?
I see.
Tarukaja Tetra... Okay, so there's only a certain limit that you go up to. So I wonder how this works. The Origin Seeker archetype. Seeker's average stats and versatile skill set make for a good all-around archetype with few standout strengths or weaknesses. Resistant to wind but weak to fire. Learn skills for healing, buffing, or using attack... wind magic, sorry. Bot. Blizz. And Candy. Raises max MP by 15%. I actually should really even switch. So maybe we could put him on Seeker, I guess.
I see. This right here.
Will empower wind as well as healing and support abilities. It finds a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From the sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Oh, he's like, what the fuck? I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker. What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I still have much to learn.
Change equipment. Okay.
Fascinating.
Man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. It's like, for example, I could go to Mage, right? What do we need? Seeker rank 20. Oh my god.
I see.
Yeah, we could try this, I guess. This is the archetype he sends from Gallica's Way of Life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads. 500 magic. Sure.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. So be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Okay.
I found new power.
Yes. It's actually better. Gallica, rank 3. Okay. Talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. It's a cat. You can pet the cat.
Hmm?
I don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute. I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. You're his incense.
That's a good boy.
Looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
Oh, yeah?
spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so. As a celestial globe, it models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic, times being what they are. The association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Yielding turns, guarding, rewards of certain victory. Overpowering the enemy utterly can be a source of immense growth. At times, it's good to wield all your powers in full force to test your own limits. If you crush all your enemies without getting damage, you'll receive bonus experience from the battle. Allowing your ally to take an action instead and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile at first glance, but you'll find it leads to many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the many aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. Only consumes half of a turn icon. This can be useful when the current character's skill are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. Formations, negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. When confronting an unfamiliar enemy, due caution is warranted. Normally, an action consumes one turn icon, but the results of the action can change the amount of consumption. If the attack is nullified or evaded, the number of turn icons consumed is doubled. If an attack... Oh my god. Oh my god. All turn icons are lost if you get reflected. Wow. Or absorbed. That's brutal. Okay. Climb up the ladder. The Book of Apocalypse.
What's this?
What's with this ominous red book? It's all chained up. I advise you don't touch that. I have a variety of books here from all over the world. Many of them are quite pleasant reads. That one is not. It must not be read without due precaution. Enemy reinforcements. Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can easily lead to preventable loss of life. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Wielding weapons. A channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching the archetype he has channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Okay. So that's specifically for the main character. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular... Oh my god! The most effective way to form a party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically so you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. Whoa. Never seen this many books before. Bet the ones you have are in here too, don't you think? Scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the Royal Magic. It's the formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit to formula to scrolls in advance. Are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king has reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, is the one part I am able to parse. It says Generico, likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I cannot begin to tell you why I feel so certain. A person's name. Well, it's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says. Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths.
Do make yourself at home.
Lectures.
What would you care to know?
Archetypes. An archetype is an embodiment of heroic virtue. Everyone bears one deep in their heart. In facing a looming threat, you face your own anxiety, and so awaken to a higher power within yourself. That is the truest essence of magic. Yet for it to take that form, surely is a manifestation of the heroic embodiment etched most prominently in your heart. This appearance they take on, like the extraordinary suits of armor, perhaps this marks another purpose, to protect the wielder from the terrible anxiety being released, inspires a certain glow in battle. I'll stop the audio. Stop the auto. As if facing your anxiety causes determination to surge in you like blood through veins, throughout both body and weapon. You and your friends never cease to amaze me. Surely this will mean leaps and bounds for my research. Research documents on archetypes are kept on their respective bookshelves. You're welcome to peruse what I've gathered so far. Aside from that, I've also documented battle tactics and history that you may find useful for your further growth.
Would you care to know?
Channeling. Or advanced archetypes. Each archetype can progress into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is the key to pushing their associated archetype to great heights. Deepening the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know?
Okay, so it's reasonably standard.
Does this...
You want to know about cats? About that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here. But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life for whatever reason. Royal virtues. Oh, here we go. Alright, so it's your skill tree, basically. We have courage, we're craven. We have wisdom, we're naive. We have tolerance, we're inflexible. Eloquence and imagination. Wow. Okay. Gallica, Stroll, a whole bunch of other people. Unknown. Research takes priority. Moore was jailed in academia by the past king for writing a novel depicting a utopia. With the novel acting as a bridge, he requests Who's cultivate archetypes for his research. Sent by the Resistance aid Who's in their search for an ally. Son of a rural noble house that fell in a human attack. Okay. I wonder if Grius will have one. Maybe, maybe not.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter.
That's a crazy bar.
You must learn to fight with the power.
That's a crazy bar right there. Wow.
May awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Alright, anyway. Right out the door.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this
Yeah,
whole
it's
time?
a pocket dimension.
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Talking about archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that's...
Yeah, who the hell are you people? What's even going on?
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Yeah, basically now we can control them. Okay, you can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can also use R3 to engage in auto battle. Change auto battle tactics during battle. Press L1 to access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu. Okay.
That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Okay.
Look.
Over there.
What's up?
What's the matter? Moore's right there. Moore, is that a person? I see no one there. Maybe we're the only ones who could go to that room. You lot alright? So a dead miner assumed there was some accident, but looking at it now, it isn't the case at all. And are you okay? So in one piece, I didn't run into any monsters neither. How'd you get unharmed? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty fellow looked like some kind of general. And Klinger, but we left him splayed out over there. Oh my god, we didn't kill him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be, he has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace. You're right, let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he could go back to the military either after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. The protagonist in Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with them, take a moment, read your novel, or transport to academia. See what level other players were at and what party formations they used when clearing the dungeon you are challenging. Okay. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect another player's. Okay. I can sense that man's presence. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I think that's where I'm going to stop for today. Like I said, it's already pretty late. But, you know, for a first, like, couple of hours, I mean, they throw you right in the deep end, which I think is really cool, man. There's a lot of good stuff about this game. I think it's actually really, really good so far. Like, relative to everything else. Now, I was going to play Rebirth tomorrow, but I'm guessing I'm going to play this again, right? I feel like that's probably going to be more interesting, is that we get a lot of progress so far in this game. So, all right, very nice.